Hello friends and welcome back to my channel Animal and Plant Lady. So friends, today's topic is Chlorophytum or spider plant. Today I'll be talking about how to grow this plant, how to take care of this plant, what soil the plant needs and how to multiply or propagate this plant. So let's get started. Spider plant is a very beautiful plant. It is known as spider plant because its leaves looks like spider. You can see stalks coming out of the plant. It also gives white small flowers which are really very beautiful. It is a shade-loving plant and also a very good indoor plant. However, it must be kept outside once a week to get some fresh air and light. It is necessary for all indoor plants to keep outside once in a 10 to 15 days to get fresh air and light, without which it won't survive. You can see stalks coming out of the plant. The potting mix this plant needs is 70% of garden soil and 30% of compost or cow dung. You can see stalks producing small babies. These are all the baby plants. You can also see the roots. At the end of the video, I'll show you how to propagate this baby plants or multiply this plant from these baby plants. In one stalk, I have 1, 2, 3 and 4 baby plants. In the other stalk, I have more than 4 baby plants. You can clearly see. I'll multiply them and give them to my friends or sisters, whoever needs it. I also enjoy exchanging plants with my friends, sisters or relatives so that I can have more plant collections without investing. Spider plant is a shade-loving plant, so it should be kept in a place where there is only morning sunlight for 1 to 2 hours, and it should not be kept in a bright sunlight. My spider plant is doing really well. It is producing more stalks. This is another new small stalk. So in total I have 1, 2, 3 and 4 stalks. So in total I have 4 stalks and I'll get so many plants from them. So I'm really very excited. So this is another spider plant. It is not in a good condition. The difference between this plant and that plant is that you can see the outer line of this plant is in white and the outer line of that plant is in green. So it is the difference, and the leaves of this plant is small and the leaves of that plant is long or big. You can see this looking like a bulb, but they are not the bulbs. I don't know what they're called, but it stores food and water. When the plant is in need of food and water, then they use it from this. When you see closed leaves of this plant, I'll show you how. If you see closed leaves in this way, then you should immediately provide water to this plant. It means it is in need of water. It is in scarcity of water, so you should immediately provide it. Otherwise, the plant may die. I'll repot this plant in a big container. You can multiply this plant by root division or by simply growing this baby plants. Now I'll show you how to grow this baby plants in a new container. So now I have taken a pot, small pot, which I have painted pink by myself. It is an old pot with a drainage hole. You can also take a big pot. There is no problem with the size of the pot, but it must have a drainage hole. Now I'll put this plant in my pot. I'm pinching this plant to separate it from the stalk. You can also use a scissor, that would be better. So in this way I separated it from the stalk. While doing it, you must be very careful so that it don't damage the roots. You can see it is developing some small roots. For the potting mix, I have taken 70% of garden soil and 30% of cow dung. Now make a hole in the middle of the potting mix and put the plant gently. Now press the soil and spray some water. I'll spray some water with the help of a spray bottle. And then I'll keep this plant in a shady area for a week so that it gets adjusted in the new pot. So in this way you can grow or multiply this plant very easily. So friends, that's all for today's video, and if you know more about this plant then please let me know in the comment section. And thanks a lot for watching the video. Okay friends, bye.